Welcome back to the Traders Network Show and our continued coverage of Humanity 2.0. My next guest is the Director of Global Services for IHME, Bill Heisel. Bill, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
I'll just welcome down. So, I wanted a chance. I was hoping to get you yesterday, and there was a lot going on, and obviously it wasn't unable to. And I'm really glad that you came in the studios, you came to the Institute, and I heard you had an interview with Matt Saunders downstairs.
Right.
And thanks for coming upstairs. As we're wrapping up our coverage here in Italy. So let's get right to it.
Yeah.
You came all the way out from Washington State, my hometown, right? The IHME is based at the University of Washington.
Correct.
You're a Northwest native. What brought you out to the Humanity 2.0? That's a long way to come.
We're just incredibly excited by the mission. Our goal at IHME is to provide the world's best health evidence and then have it be used to improve health. And that's exactly what it seems Humanity 2.0 is poised to do.
Yeah, they certainly have. They've got a lot of innovators and thought leaders that I think could contribute to the health data side of things. I think that's where you're going with it. Blockchain is certainly contributing a lot to that cause. Are you guys using any blockchain currently, or is that part of the initiative? Or
IHME is a data cataloging and analytics shop. We have the biggest health catalog of global health data in the world. So we have data on every country on the planet, and then more than 900 locations around the world. Over time, over space, across genders, and we can literally tell you anything you want to know about health, down to the province level in China, to the prefecture level in Japan.
Now, are you working with pharmaceutical companies to help go with customized medicines and identify disease type by DNA? I mean, is it stuff going that macro? And
so one of the things that's been exciting in the last few years at IHME is that previously we didn't have a way to work with the private sector, but now we do. If the private sector wants to come to us and work with us, they can license access to our data, and we can do studies for them that allow them to ask these what-if questions. What if you introduce a new therapy? What if you try to encourage a behavior change? What if we set a new guideline?
How deep can you parse and sort that data?
So we can go down currently to the zip code level if we have enough resources.
Can I get into that data, into the health records and the DNA, can I get down into DNA type?
We use some genetic information to inform the estimates, but we're not providing DNA level information.
Okay, interesting. What did you take away from the Humanity 2.0 event?
So coming here, I had a sense of what they were trying to do, especially around maternal and child health. But then throughout the day in the forum, I realized it was even bigger than what we had anticipated. They really are interested in human flourishing from the beginning all the way through the course of life. So our piece of it, being able to track the progress through the data, we think is incredibly important. But at the same time, just as important are these really powerful questions about what are we doing with technology and where is everything leading us?
How do you see the IHME participating in future events and initiatives?
So one of the things we're developing currently is something called the Maternal Health Atlas, and our hope is that it'll be a useful tool for the project that it's now part of, but also it'll be a useful tool for Humanity 2.0, and not only in tracking progress, but also in showing the public the stories that we can tell, success stories about what's working in maternal and child health, and then also where we have challenges.
It's amazing. So I got to ask, so what is next for the IHME? What is the next frontier you guys are planning to, next growth stage for you guys?
One of the things we're really hoping to do is be able to answer some of these questions around what if. People often ask, well, you've told me there's a problem because you've shown me the data. What do I do? So we want to do more and more of that type of work, be able to say specifically, how can you target your resources? How can you target your funding? What will give you the biggest bang for the buck in health?
Before we cut to commercial break, is there anything you'd like to say?
The moment is really now. If we want to eliminate child mortality, if we want to drive that number down from 5 million to 0, we can do it if we act now. If we want to eliminate maternal mortality and improve women's lives around the world, we can do it if we act now. We have the resources, we have the global will. We need to follow the data, we need to make the right choices and the right investments, and I think we can do it.
That's terrific, that's terrific. Well, listen, Bill, thanks for coming on the show. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for your time, and I have a safe flight back. We're heading out tomorrow. Are you flying out?
Yeah, flying out tomorrow.
You flying out tomorrow too?
Yeah.
It's a haul. It's a haul. All right.
Okay.
Listen, everybody, that's Bill Heisel. He is the Director of Global Services with IHME. You're watching a Traders Network show on equities.com at Syndicated Partners. We'll be right back after these messages. Don't go away.